but the countdown is like we're already live. I don't know why it gives me the countdown. It's so
It counts down to when you should start talking. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. But then you would just be sitting here like this for the first few seconds, like.
My pocket buzzed, so I'm assuming that's says we're live.
Cool.
Nice.
So welcome to a live episode. Another week, 2 weeks in a row.
Blimey, it's almost becoming a regular thing.
I know, we've almost got some consistency going again.
See your is your Marvel poster always there?
Which one?
Behind you. It's like a print or something. Looks good. What's that you got today? I can't work out what that is. Is that a gin?
Yeah.
Gordon's. A nice cheeky gin and tonic, is it? Or is it just gin? I'm on the hard stuff.
Straight gin. Vodka.
Yeah. Just like a pint of vodka.
Oh, it's just gin and tonic, yeah.
Very fancy.
Can't imagine drinking straight gin. That'd be mental.
I wouldn't know.
Not yet.
Look at that, chugging it down. Just falling off your chair at the end of it. By the end of it. What we don't see is you've got about 10 of them lined up, so you just keep sipping.
Yeah, just keep
drinking. Yeah.
Just like drink it from this side, and then like a minute later, it's just like.
A minute later, it's a different color one. Nobody notices.
Yeah, it's a great one. Yeah, it's weird, Simon. I don't know why I'm drinking G&T. Well, I'll tell you why. It's because I bought this for Donna earlier, and she tried it and didn't like it, so I decided to drink it.
Is it like a flavored? Like, is there something different about it, or?
Oh, it's pink. It's pink gin, so I guess it's like very flavored.
Okay.
But Donna likes pink gin and lemonade, not tonic. I didn't realize it wasn't lemonade.
Oh, I see. So poor you. I've got to finish it off.
Someone's got to drink it, haven't they?
What are you going to do? It's a tough old life, isn't it, Ryan?
It really is. Yeah, I think it's like berries, Simon.
Is this like Monster, where they have their flavors Ultra? And
no, I mean they do have
pink flavored gin.
I don't know if you can see that, but there are like berries.
I can't see that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can kind of work out berries.
Camera's not really focusing in, but there's like a strawberry or something there. Yeah, Part of Violet is gross, Simon. This is where we can go.
Violet.
Yes. we're going to be using this week.
It's going to be like our new thing.
Well, yeah, every time it's going to be like, oh, there it is. So this week we've only got a couple of things to talk about, actually. But the first thing I think we should talk about is Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorcycle Adventure.
That
name. The name that gets better every time you say
it. What's wrong with just like Hagrid's Motorcycle Adventure or Hagrid's Magical Adventure, or just take out 2 of the words?
I know, it's stupid, isn't it?
I mean, but pretty much you could take out pretty much any of the 2 and it would probably be a better name.
Yeah. But it opened 2 days ago now, I think.
2 or 3? Where are we now? Saturday.
It was Thursday, wasn't it? Opened.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
So open Thursday and open to queues of 10 hours.
Ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous.
Absolutely insane, isn't it?
I mean,
how many people rode Hagrid this week?
Oh. I mean, maybe you're celebrating after the ride's launching, so you never know. I'm trying to get the
insane. Absolutely insane. Like how anyone could wait 10 hours.
Ridiculous. Like they reached capacity in an hour in the park, didn't they? The entire park.
Yeah. Park shut by what was it was like 9 or 10, wasn't it?
Opened at 9, so I'm assuming. Well,
shut 10,
it opened at 9, but obviously I guess people staying on resort can get in earlier. I don't know if that was.
I don't
Although
know.
I think they were
There were
letting
people
people
camping
in
out.
before that. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
people. Yeah, I don't know what
There was
time they actually started letting people in and stuff like that. But
there was someone I knew on Twitter that said that like they had a picture of the gate and they said they'd been there since I think 5.
blimey, I mean that's what you got to do when there's 10-hour queues.
Because you've only
So
got
it's
to
got to
wait
be done.
4 hours then,
Mm.
as opposed to 10. I mean, 4 hours is
Yeah,
still a long time, but I'd rather
it's a lot.
get there at 5,
Yeah,
ride Hagrid, do the rest of the park because it will be dead, and then go and have a nap.
yeah, yeah, and
That's
that's
what,
the thing, isn't it? It's because otherwise, if you get out there at flight opening, it'll quickly go up to like a 10-hour queue, and
yeah,
then basically your entire day's gone. At least
exactly.
just lose a bit of sleep. It's currently on 240 minutes, so is that 4 hours? Yeah,
That's
4
not too
hours.
bad for a Saturday.
It's not horrendous, is it? What time is it there now? It's 9 o'clock, so it's what,
6,
4?
4. I can't do maths.
Yeah, it's 4, isn't it? 4 in the afternoon there. So that's not too
Yeah,
bad, really.
it's not too bad at all.
No, it's dropped off massively, isn't it? I don't know what it was like yesterday. I didn't look.
No, I didn't look yesterday. But we just watched a POV, like 10, 20, 15 minutes ago, and it looks pretty cool. Like I'm excited to ride it later this year. But as you said, and I was about to say the same thing, the first animatronic looks pretty shonky.
It does. It really does. Like you can, as we were saying, you can see the support underneath it, and it's like, really?
Yeah, in
Could they not hide that?
2019,
Yeah,
yeah, in 2019 that shouldn't be a thing.
it was like immediately obvious as well.
Yeah, like it was going like not super fast, but like fast-ish around the corner,
Yeah,
and you can see these supports underneath the animatronic, which is just not good, really.
no, I can't believe they haven't tried to hide that. Like, they
No,
haven't tried, they haven't made any effort to try and hide it.
no, no, it is very odd. I did think, but the rest of the animatronics look pretty cool.
Hmm.
You very by the looks of things, you don't get to like really glimpse any of them in great detail, other than the unicorn.
Yeah, I mean, Fluffy. You obviously see Fluffy reasonably. Oh, you're going. It seems like you're going. You're not going quick, but you're not going slowly, are you?
Yeah,
Past that. It was the one I thought they gave was the hardest to see was the Centaur.
yeah, like it was split second as
Like,
you were going backwards past it, wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, you're going backwards. It's quite dark, and you see sort of the Centaur in the distance.
Mm.
So that was I thought it was a little bit odd that they hadn't done that closer up. Um, but generally, I thought it looked good. At first, it looked like it was quite tame,
Yeah,
and then it kind of picks up a bit of speed after the first animatronic. So it's not the wildest ride, but it looks like it does quite a lot of sharply banked turns and things like that. It looks like it's got quite a bit of speed. So
yeah, I'm really looking forward to riding it. Actually, it looks like Universal have done a great job, and the feedback from fans that I've seen on Twitter has been overwhelmingly positive as well. Lots of people have been saying, this is the kind of ride that Smuggler's Run should have been. People are comparing the two.
oh really?
Given that two very recent launches of rides for
Yeah.
both companies, people are saying that Hagrid's Motorcycle Adventure is 10 times better than Smuggler's Run. But
Really?
I kind of
Okay.
thought, I wasn't necessarily going into Galaxy's Edge thinking that Smuggler's Run was going to be the best ride ever. I think
No.
that's what Rise of the Resistance is for. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, the fan reaction to the attraction has been incredibly positive. I've not seen a single negative comment online about it, actually.
No, it seems like they're trying to tell a story with it, and I think they've done it quite well by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Like you can hear Hagrid talking you through the ride as you're going through, and I think that one thought I thought the motorbike sound effect that they had is quite good by the sound of it as you're going through. Yeah, I bet look forward to riding that when I'm there next.
Yeah,
Hagrid.
We're all going to ride Hagrid and then head over to Hollywood Studios to ride some ass.
I think they
So yeah,
do it on purpose.
I think so. So I really can't wait to ride that. I think it's I think Universal are finally, after the run that they've had, they've done a good job. And I think not the Universal attractions are necessarily bad, but I think Fast and Furious is a bad ride. I don't think anyone disagrees with that really that I've spoken to. Maybe there's been a couple, but unless you're a super fan of the franchise, that ride is just trash.
It's awful, isn't it?
And that's not necessarily because the franchise is bad. I mean, I don't particularly like the franchise, but there's franchises that I don't particularly like and love the rides. Avatar is a great example of that. What else have we got? Wicker Man in Alton Towers, not a franchise that I like at all. Oh, we're on the TV now. We're on the big screen in Simon's house.
I couldn't work out what you meant there. I see what you're saying now.
We finally made it to the screen. This is it.
This is it. We're on prime time, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock prime time. That means we can swear.
I mean, when does it normally stop us, to be fair?
Well, podcasts, we don't swear.
No, true.
Yes, we do. Yeah, you're right.
It's nice to finally see Universal do a non-screen based ride.
Yeah. So, what's the last few ones been? I think we've had
Kong, Fast and
Furious, Jimmy Fallon.
Screen,
so the last three have all been screen based.
Yeah, are those the three newest ones?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to see them not do a screen based one.
And then before that, it was Gringotts, which is also screen based, although a very good screen based ride.
Yeah, I think I think they balance that one quite nicely, don't they?
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's kind of the balance you want to see. I think Kong is a good ride. I like Kong, but it's obviously heavily screen based. It's still got it's still got some non-screen based effects, which is quite nice. But all in all, it's more screen.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Simon's just sent me this. Which,
carefully don't break your telly, Simon.
Yeah.
Put a crack in your telly with that mug on it.
Which one are you talking about?
Oh, me. I saw me on the screen. When you held it up.
It could have applied to me as well, to be fair. So yeah, I'm really pleased actually, Universal, and I hope the trend continues now. I think they've had a lot of positive feedback, and I hope that the team there at Universal are taking that on board. And we've had obviously the pleasure over the last few months of speaking to some of the PR guys at Universal. They were very excited by this, and I think there's obviously genuine excitement and the fake excitement that they're obviously paid to talk about. But I think that in this case, everyone was very excited about this attraction, and
you can see why.
Yeah, absolutely, you can see why. And from what I gather as well, there's some big things coming to Halloween Horror Nights this year that they've yet to announce, based on similar conversations that I've had with Universal PR people. So they haven't told me exactly what. Even if they did, I wouldn't be able to say. But they have said there's some really cool stuff going. The latest rumor is that it could be Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay. That could be cool.
That's a big rumor because they're going for another 80s theme this year.
Right, okay. What with obviously got Stranger Things, like season 2 and 3.
But I saw an advert earlier on Facebook, and Halloween Horror Nights was advertising the fact that it's kind of like an 80s kind of throwback, which is interesting considering we don't have houses announced yet.
That could be a good it could be a good guide. When did the Ghostbuster films come out? I can't
definitely 80s.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool to see that. I think they could do some great things, whether it was a house or even if it was just a scare zone. That could be good fun.
I want to say the original was like 1984, but I could have just made that up. I'm just frantically Googling it to double check. 1984. Oh my god, yes.
Wow, bang on. I mean,
Look at that.
really,
Right.
the
That's impressive. I'm impressed with myself there.
Google wants to tell me that it came out in 2016. Obviously, that was the remake,
That film,
wasn't
that film doesn't exist.
it? According to Google, it does. 1984, bang on. Good job. Nice work, pal.
Nice work, pal. So yeah, I mean, if Ghostbusters gets announced, I am. I don't. I mean, Ghostbusters isn't my favorite franchise in the world, but I love it. It will be a great fit in this year's event, I think.
Yeah, with Stranger Things as well. I think that should be great fun.
And
A
let's
good
hope we
one
get
for Donna's first.
100%. And like, it would be nice to get like an 80s slasher in there as well,
Yeah, they're bound to do that, aren't they?
like Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th or anything like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. It's going to be good to see what stuff they announce on the build up.
Sorry, Simon. Yeah, I've said it. I know I'm not supposed to say it because I'll jinx it, but the decisions on what's coming and what's not has already been made. Saying it's not going to make that not happen. I think Simon really wants Ghostbusters to come to Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, okay, right.
I'm also pretty excited for it, but we'll see.
Fingers crossed.
So one of the other things we wanted to talk about before, actually, I do want to talk about Halloween Horror Nights a little bit more in a bit, but is the Disney Villains After Hours event. So this is the paid for event that is like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but more expensive for the most part, and gives you nowhere near as much.
Sounds like a good deal, right?
Sounds like a great deal, right? So they've just started this over the last week or so. June 6th is when the first party was, and it kind of runs on and off until August 8th. Basically, what it gets you for $144 is 3 hours in the park with kind of hardly anyone, and it's a villain-themed event. What they mean by that is you can dress up. So they are allowing costumes at this event, which is the first time I believe that's happened outside of Mickey's Not So Scary.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. But there's also a villain stage show. There's free Coke and popcorn. I mean, it's not free because realistically, you're not going to get $144 worth of Coke and popcorn.
Challenge accepted.
Just watch me. From the pictures, it looked packed. Oh, really, Simon? That's interesting. The wait times I've heard are pretty good. But I mean, I guess if you're around by the stage by Cinderella's Castle, it's going to be pretty busy. But yeah, so what you get is a villain stage show, limited free snacks. There are certain bits of merchandise and food and drinks available that you can buy. So like specialty cupcakes and things like that. So they're not free.
Got another cupcake, Ryan. Got another cupcake.
I've never seen someone in such a state as you eating a cupcake.
I mean, it was a risky business when you brought them out at your wedding as well, wasn't it?
You managed to do all right with that, actually.
Yeah, it's just the. Was it? I'm trying to think. Was it? Wasn't Universal? Was it? It was a Disney one.
It was Hollywood Studios. It was a Toy Story one, I believe.
Had the Luxor ball on it, didn't it?
That's right.
Yeah. That was a mess.
So, well, I think that's everything you get at the event. I want to say. Oh, okay. And Maleficent comes out at night, which they're making a massive deal out of. But I mean, great for 100. Oh, and there's an overlay, of Pirates of the Caribbean and Space Mountain. They're really no different as to what you would see at Mickey's Not So Scary.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So with basically live actors on pirates, and Space Mountain goes completely dark with a new soundtrack.
Okay.
And I think those are the only things that are at the event. I want to say. There's some like photo opportunities where they overlay. They overlay the little visuals that they do, but that's kind of about it. There's no. What's weird is other than the villain stage show, there are no opportunities whatsoever to meet a single villain at this event.
that seems a bit weird. Like considering in all
Which is
the
mental.
promo pictures, in all the promo pictures, they've got quite a lot of pictures of characters and stuff like that. And you think, well, why would you not lay on some extra meet and greets? Seems like an obvious thing.
I don't understand at all why there are no meet and greets at this event for $144.
Yeah,
I think it's 144 anyway. Maybe it's 144 on the door. 139 in advance, 144 on the door. Sorry.
big saving there.
But massive saving, right? But yeah, for that much money, I don't really see. I mean, yes, I guess you're getting on the attractions when the wait times aren't so bad. But outside of that and the villain stage show, there's nothing there for me, really.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's quite an expensive event as well, isn't it? It's quite expensive for what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just trying to work out the costing because that's 139 and 144 before tax as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think tax is like 6% or 6.5% or something like that. Not like our 20%. But it's still that's a hefty charge, isn't it? It's basically the cost of a day ticket. Obviously, if you're going to buy it on the gate.
Yeah, for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get in at 7, which is, I guess, better, but obviously the rides are still going to be busy until 10.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I was over there in August is busy, would I pay for it? Maybe. But
I just don't think it's worth the quieter queues. I think like you can go to Magic Kingdom and you can get in there early, or at opening time, and you can do quite a few of the big rides.
I agree. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah. And we're usually there for 2 weeks. Let's say, I'd be going to Magic Kingdom 2 or 3 times in that time. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have a problem getting the stuff I want to get done. So I might, for the sake of theme park trader, I might go.
Right.
If I remove my podcast reporting hat off, I take that off and throw it into a corner. If I was anyone watching this video, there's no way I'd pay for this event.
Yeah, if you were just on vacation, that sort of thing, I don't see it worth it unless you really want to see the villain show. Villains Unite the Night, is it called?
Villains Unite the Night.
I mean, they've had some worse names recently, haven't they? So
yeah, that's one of the better names.
Yeah, it's one of the better ones. I mean, the artwork looks brilliant on it, doesn't it? The actual villains after hours.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool designed event. I just don't think there's enough going on.
No, to warrant your $140 charge, it seems a bit lacking.
If they threw in a quick service meal and some villain meet and greets, I think that would change it for me. I mean, I think asking for a sit down meal for that price is probably a bit much, but a quick service and maybe 10 villains are out and about, some rare villains that you don't see very often meeting and greeting, like is it Pain and Gain from Hercules?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those kind of villains would be pretty cool. That would change it for me. And I'm not a character person, but thinking of people that are, I think then it would be worth paying that money.
It makes it more worthwhile, doesn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, as Simon says, at over $50 an hour, I can find something better to do with that money. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go again.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean, I just like the food, the unique food offerings is kind of like, okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, there's not a lot going on there.
No.
Why is there somebody got a picture of a Diet Coke?
Because it's free, I think.
Oh, of course. Right. Yeah. That would make sense. They seem to be putting on more like evening events than they paid events, like early access or late access to the parks, things like that. And it's just they're trying to increase revenue, aren't they? That's what they're trying to do with these things.
100%. So if anyone's got any questions, have a think about them now, because we're on our last agenda point. It's been a quiet week for theme park news this week, actually. The last agenda point, it's all about me.
When is it not, Ryan? When is it not?
Shut up, you. So today I booked, and thank you to Simon actually, because actually he was the one that sent me the link to this. I booked my express passes for Halloween Horror Nights. They cost me. I can give you the exact amount in pounds because thanks to Monzo, the money has already come out.
Bit of a plug there. Is this when you said passes? Is that, have you booked multiple nights, or is that just as in one for you or for Donna?
One for me and one for Donna, yeah.
Right, for one night.
For one night, yeah.
Okay.
And then our second night, we'll just hit the houses that we really enjoyed. If we go again, it might be that because that first few days is going to be absolutely knackering for us because we've got Mickey's Not So Scary, 2 Halloween Horror Nights. We've got obviously arriving and trying to catch up on sleep and everything anyway. And I believe we've got 1 or 2 6 a.m. starts for Galaxy's Edge, all in the first week. Plus a hot air balloon ride at like sunrise. So it's like
intense.
Yeah, if we get everything done for Halloween Horror Nights on the first night and we absolutely both of us love it, then we'll go back. If Don doesn't like it, then I only pay for one ticket. I got one for free.
Right, because that's what I thought you were going to say, is that if depending on whether Donna likes it, but it was more of a case of you're so busy, you may just be dead.
Well, yeah.
They may mistake you for a cast member. You're just like going around as a zombie, just like people getting their photos taken with you.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, people think I'm. Oh no, they just think I'm dead.
Yeah, they think I'm a zombie.
Yeah. So I think what will happen, to be honest, what will probably happen is we do the express, smash through them, and then on the second night we just stay there for like 3-4 hours and just do the ones that we want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It definitely makes sense to do the fast pass first because you don't have all the anticipation or the fear of waiting in the lines.
Yeah, exactly.
More so for Donna than you, because obviously you've done it before. Although I'm sure you'll still be shitting yourself, won't you?
I will absolutely be shitting my pants for the entire event. Like I have no doubt in my mind.
That guy, do you reckon that guy's going to get you again? He's back. He's back for this year. He's got your photo.
Which one? The guy at the in the
I can't remember which house it was. Was it Blumhouse?
It got me the same place twice.
It was right at the end. Same guy twice.
That's the only house we did twice, just by chance, I think, wasn't it?
Right.
More than anything, because I think it wasn't much of a queue. And yeah, the same guy got me twice. In the same place.
It was hilarious.
I wonder if my catchphrase is going to come back as well. Oh, Jesus Christ!
I wonder what Donna's going to be.
It could be interesting. Yeah, she won't get scared at all.
Are you going to record it, like microphone?
I think I'm going to try.
Just don't tell her that you're recording it. Just like wear a black t-shirt and a black mic on black t-shirt. You won't be able to see it very well. That's
a good shout. Yeah. And also a good shout from Simon, actually. It's a good idea on getting the most out of the scare zones.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I bought 2 express passes for one night on a Wednesday, October the 30th. Wednesday is one of the cheapest nights that you can buy express for, and it works out at £75 each.
That's not so bad. It's a lot better than what we paid.
We paid, was it close to $200, wasn't it?
Was it 200? Was it?
I can't
remember. Was it around 160, 170? Something like that?
Yes, it was. It was about 170, I think. Yeah.
Right. Per person.
Per person, yeah. Whereas this time round, it was. I can tell you the amount in dollars. Thanks to Monzo.
What exchange rate did you get? Do they say that?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. 1.26.
I don't know what it is at the moment, but that's not.
Well, they say that's not that exchange rate is not final yet.
Okay.
100.
I guess because it hasn't maybe gone through. $191, right? Okay. What? For both. Yeah.
So pretty much what we paid each last year, we've paid for both of us.
Yeah, I mean, we were definitely screwed because we bought them on the day. But
Wow, last
yeah,
time Simon bought Express for a single night, it was $45.
was that just because
Let
it
me
was
think.
so long ago, or was that just because you had got a really good day?
When was the last time you went, Simon? Because I think the minimum price now is about $90.
Right.
I want
Okay.
to say I think it's about $90 for the quietest time. Well,
Is that
certainly
on?
certainly in October it was.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. That was it. Wasn't October. I was going to say, was that like the first night, or not the first night, maybe, but August time or something like that on a Tuesday.
Oh, you're talking about Simon? Sorry.
No, no. You were saying 90 quid, $90 was the cheapest one.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
that's
that
what
was
I
going to
paid.
be like in August or something like that. I didn't realize it was
Yeah,
October.
2012. Simon says so. Yeah, quite a while ago.
Right.
That's
Okay.
that's a
Wow.
big increase in that time.
Yeah, that is huge. Um, obviously, I think universal prices have gone up significantly. Just their main gate prices, haven't they?
Yeah.
In recent years, they've gone up significantly. They're now rivaling Disney sort of prices. Certainly for our for a day ticket, and for our when we buy like 2 week tickets, it's not too dissimilar from a Disney ticket.
No, I mean Donna and our ticket's going to cost us about £500, I think, for 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah. I recall they're about 250-ish, aren't they, per ticket?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, And I don't think Disney's that much more, maybe like 30,
No,
40 quid more, maybe something like that.
it is
Which you
around
think,
something like
considering you're getting half the number of gates, um, it's quite surprising.
that. It is, yeah, yeah. And I think you know what, as Simon's done this year because he's there for a lot more nights than I am. He's got the
Mm.
multi-day ticket with the Express, which is a good plan. I think if I was there for any longer than just 2 nights, I would have done the same thing. But as it works out, I've got the buy one get one night free for Halloween Horror Nights and do an Express for one of them, and it kind of worked out best for us. Um, we couldn't get any more nights fit into our first week because we don't land until like uh,
Is it the 27th?
I think it's the 27th. If that's a Saturday, then let's just check. Oh, I've just lost my
Yeah, that's the thing
phone.
is obviously when you've got you want to do Halloween Horror, you want to do Mickey's Not So Scary, um, whatever else in the evenings that you want to be doing.
Yeah,
It's difficult to fit it all in when the Halloween events are only running for so many days. Um,
exactly. So yeah, so it's Saturday the 27th is when we land. So that day's a write off anyway. So really, we've only got 4 or 5 days of the actual event left, and obviously we've got to fit Mickey's Not So Scary in. We have to fit Galaxy's Edge in before the extra magic hours on that finishes on November the 2nd. So there's a lot to fit in that first week.
I mean, you say the 27th is a write-off, but Craig and Nick went, didn't they, a few years ago? They
Yeah,
went
but
to it the night they
mental.
arrived.
That was mental.
I think they were only there for like a weekend or something like that, weren't they? And
Yeah,
so they had to
yeah.
get the most out of it. But
I
man,
think yeah, if you're there
that
for
would
a
be
week.
knackering.
So Simon's got 334, so $335, 14 nights with Express. That's a pretty good deal, Simon, to be fair.
Is it what just for his just for
Horror nights, but that's with
right?
Express.
Is that two people or one person? Is that Simon and Julie?
I do not know.
We shall see. Now we're just tentatively waiting for a comment. But
That was
yeah, no.
really scary on your TV, Simon. I do apologise.
But no, I think Simon's right. That's a good deal for you because you obviously got the buy one get one free, or sort of a one person, right? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
the buy one get one free, so it works out. If you do use the extra day, or if you don't use the extra day, then that's fine, isn't it? That's a corn man with a mustache.
yep. Ooh.
You have to ask why, but
I've got some weird stuff on my desk. I mean, this is the other thing I've got.
okay, yeah. I can't.
Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange. I
Yeah.
have a. I've got a also a Lego figure. This is a chick that I got for free for Easter when I
Nice.
bought something. What did I buy? Oh, it would have been the Steamboat Willie set.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, so Julie's got the same ticket. I hope so, Simon. That'd be harsh if you just left her with like a one day pass.
That would be very harsh.
Yeah, there's a like an inside joke on the Sweet Corn Lego Man. I don't know if we told the story on Customer Was Always Weird.
I
If
don't
not,
know.
we may do in the future. But there is a reason, which I can't repeat. Like even for this video, it's a bit like on the edge. It's a bit dicey.
It's a bit of a Joe Brand joke, isn't it?
It's well, it's not that bad, but it's on the edge. So that's it for this week. Like as I said, there's not too much news going on. So unless anyone has any questions, we will call it there, I think. But it's good doing these. I think I do enjoy them. Dan and I just talk about the news quite a lot when we play Xbox anyway. So it's nice to just save it for here and actually share it with people rather than.
The only difference is I'm not holding a controller.
I can't even reach mine. It's just within like just out of my reach. I'm looking at it longingly now.
Mine are in the next room, so
use the force.
I've got loads of these on my desk. Did I give you some of these?
No.
Oh, I'll have to bring some tomorrow. I didn't give you any of those, so did you? Did I?
No, we're going to give some of these away as well, aren't we?
We are. We should do that sooner rather than later because we will forget otherwise.
Yeah, I need to give away the Harry Potter stuff as well.
So I've got loads of them. That was the sound of like 9 badges dropping on my desk.
Yeah, it's just what YouTube needs. Quality content.
Yeah, quality content and loads of maps. See, these are all going to be given away.
Dealer Dan.
Yeah. If I had a jacket, I would have them and just open it. Just be like,
Looney Port maps. I've got your port maps. Don't worry. 30th anniversary patches.
Weirdly, I've got all of the parks. Like, I don't know why I've got all the parks, but I've got them all here. So
just in case you just suddenly decide to jet off to Hollywood Studios.
I just wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, oh, I need a map.
I've forgotten where Tower of Terror is.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
No, it wouldn't happen with me either.
No.
So thank you guys for watching. I know Simon, thanks for leaving all the comments. I know some of you have reacted as well, so thanks for doing that. And if you've only just joined, we'll be uploading the full video to YouTube within the next day or so. eBay up, Dan. You could stand some.
That's why I haven't got rid of them yet, because I'm waiting for the value to go up.
Well, also, like eBay is technically going to be a competitor to us at the very near future.
True.
We'll just sell it on Theme Park Trader.
Yeah. Just hold on to them till then. You can win one at the price of $9.99.
Yeah. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll hopefully be back again next weekend with another one. I don't see why not.
No, I don't see why not.
So goodbye. It's not ending. Please help.
A half an hour later, you're still waving.